Why am I against abortion? I am against abortion for many reasons. It obviously destroys the life of the unborn fetus, and in many cases, it emotionally destroys the life of the one getting the abortion. Yes, I believe abortion is murder, and I believe there are many other solutions to dealing with unwanted pregnancies. I'm tired of seeing undercover videos of staff members at abortion clinics not reporting situations of rape or covering up a minor's age so that they can perform an abortion just to get the money. The images of late-term abortions also saddens me. Since many babies look a lot alike, many of these images sometimes looks a lot like the image of a child in the family or the child of someone that I know. Even just to hear the stories without seeing the images, I always think of a child that I know and what this child's life could have been like if he or she was to be able to live its life. For someone to see these images and to hear these stories without having any kind of feelings, I think it would prove them to be a cold, uncaring person. I'm sick of pro-abortionists always reducing the fetus up to be inferior, making it to be an invasive species to justify the killing. The Nazis did the exact same thing, and I think abortion paves the way for mass murder. In a nutshell, abortion destroys lives. One considering abortion could instead give the child up for adoption. There are much more people wanting to adopt babies than there are babies being put up for adoption. Keep in mind, if you are a teen, you're more physically equipped to have an abortion than older women are. If you are a rape victim and seek immediate medical attention, you could still have time to prevent conception. You know, most pro-choicers will even go so low as to use rape victims, claiming that the rape victims all want to have abortions, which is totally false. Pro-choicers use this false pretext to try to manifest the pro-lifers out to be cold-hearted, uncaring individuals who don't care about the victim. As a matter of fact, most rape victims don't want abortions, and persuading one to go through with one could further traumatize the victim, putting their health and emotional well-being at risk. Remember, before Roe v. Wade, there were 100,000 abortions a year. Afterward, there were 1.5 million. That's mass murder. And most important, even if there was a law against abortion, it would not affect a woman acting in self-defense, as there is already a law that allows one to kill another to save their own life. That's why I think we should end abortion. How do you feel about this, Gerard?
Thank you, Larry. And those are very great points that you made. People do have to get involved in the pro-life movement. People do have to speak for those who cannot speak for themselves. You know, back in 1973, when abortion was first legalized, I was only a high school student. But I was outraged that abortion was legalized. I was outraged. I was appalled. I was disappointed that right here in the United States of America, they would have legalized such a barbaric act that would let you murder your own flesh and blood. You see, back in 1973, they didn't know that the baby in the womb was a human, but they do know that today through DNA excursion. You know, you have to get involved in the pro-life movement. People have to get involved. And I mean legally. I don't advocate anything illegal. I don't advocate any violence at all. There are legal ways that you can get involved in the pro-life movement. I'm making videos. That's a legal way, right? You can go and work at a pro-life clinic. That's a legal way. You can be a sidewalk counselor. That's a legal way. There are legal ways to become involved in the pro-life movement. Or you can just merely just tell somebody that you know, somebody who you know is pregnant, who possibly might be thinking about an abortion. You can let them know what they would be missing out on, what they would be losing, and what they are doing. Anyway, I thank you much for watching this. And now I'm going to turn it over to Lindo. Take it away, Lindo.
Thank you, Gerard. And thank you, Larry. Those were very, very great points you made, and I agree. See, what made me get so strong and passionate about abortion? Well, let's see. I don't remember the exact time, but I remember, still in school a couple years ago, I found out about abortion, and I was like, abortion? Like, what the heck is that, you know? So I looked into it, and I was so shocked. I was like, are you serious? I totally flipped out. I was outraged. I mean, killing innocent babies, and then to know it's like 45 million worldwide plus more, you know, and I was shocked. I got crazy, you know. How can this happen? Like, because the way I looked at it was like this. You see, I wasn't bombarded by the media and the news about, oh, abortion's right, abortion this and this and all that junk they put out. You know what I mean? I just heard it for the first time naturally. Just, hey, abortion. That's it. Not, oh, but abortion this, abortion this. Just abortion. That's it. And it was like, are you serious? Like, a lot of people, you see, they think abortion, they're like, well, I heard both sides, you know. And they heard about abortion so many times over and over and over and over and over and over again that they're used to it, you know. The media made them comfortable with abortion, that people are like, and they're numb to it. See what I mean? But take it back, okay? Go back when you first heard it. Maybe not then, because maybe that was a bad time. Okay, but when you first heard it, think about it. Okay, somebody comes up to you and someone says, hey, someone's having an abortion. You're like, hey, dude, what's that? They're like, oh, you know, just some woman, you know, she was having a baby and she doesn't want to, so they're going to kill it. And you're going to be like, where do you live? Because I don't want to go where you are. What kind of place murders their own babies? What is this? What is this? Really think about it. What is that? Okay, so let's keep it on. Say, hey, but you don't understand, man. She got raped. Okay? And by the way, that's only 1% now. Okay? So check that out. And you're like, still, you're like, okay, she got raped, but you're gonna kill the baby? Okay, maybe you don't understand, maybe you understand. It was different. She didn't want the baby. It was by accident. You know, which is by most cases are. And he's like, but still, killing a baby. It's like, man, you just some close-minded fool. You don't understand. She doesn't want the baby. It was by accident. She got raped. It was her fault, blah, 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 blah. And you're still in your head, I can't believe it. The media comes to us and says like stuff like, oh, abortion this, so we could feel bad for the woman. 1%, come on. Okay? 1%? Okay, let's feel bad for 1%. I'm not saying that let's go do abortion for 1%, but let's feel bad for the 1%. What about the 99? Killing babies like this? The heck is this? I wish it was only here. It's everywhere worldwide. People killing babies. What kind of planet we live in? We kill babies. I mean, not too long ago, you know, I saw a baby. He was crying and everything. I looked into him, and I started crying because I couldn't believe it. I'm looking into this baby smiling at me, putting his hands going like that at me. I'm going like saying, oh, Gucci, Gucci, Goo to him, you know. And I walk away and I start crying, and I'm like, I can't believe this. This planet goes and kills that baby. That baby right there that I was looking at, that little cute baby raising his arms and everything. They're killing all of those babies. And I started crying, and you know what? I'm going to stop that. I'm going to end that. Okay? One day, mark my words, one day, I will have something that protects these babies. I will. Maybe if I can't end it, I can help in some sort of way. Like a family center for them. But I will not. I refuse. I will not sit around here letting a baby right now, every couple of seconds, baby's being aborted. As I'm speaking right now, someone just killed a baby. Okay? Please, like I said, don't take it on the baby. Don't take it out on little you. Don't take it out. Adoption is something, family center, something. Let that baby live on, just like you live on. Okay? Let's end abortion together. Thank you. Thank you.